Water covers 72% of the Earth's surface. Throughout the vast expanse of the ocean, there is plenty of room for the planet's skilled inhabitants. Indeed, the ocean is such a diverse home that around 32,500 different fish species have evolved there. This leads us to the important question: what are the smallest fish in the sea? To address that question, we've compiled a list of the world's 10 tiniest fishes. Number 10. Celestial Pearl Danio. The celestial pearl danio, also known as Danio margaritatus, is the first fish on our list and is a popular fish for nano aquariums due to its small size. The fish is only around a quarter of an inch long, or about 25 millimeters. The little creature's bodies have a beautiful blue color with the goldish white dots all over them. Males have red and black fins, while females have bright orange fins that fade to clear, and both sexes have black lines on their fins. Galaxy rasboras are another name for celestial pearl danios. Number 9. Corfu dwarf goby. Nipoechea gomeri, also known as the Corfu dwarf goby, is around 22 millimeters long, or slightly under 1 inch in length. The top halves of these gobies' bodies are white or tan with brown speckles. They have an oddly even appearance, almost as if they were forced out of a tube with a shaky hand, lacking the symmetry common in a fish. This fish has only ever been seen in a single lagoon in Greece, but no specimens of Corfu dwarf goby could be found when that body of water was investigated in 1991. For a long time, the species was thought to be extinct. However, 20 years later, 9 fresh Corfu dwarf gobies were discovered in same lagoon. These fish are classified as dated deficient on the IUCN Red List. Number 8. Pygmy Hatchetfish. Pygmy hatchetfish are small schooling fish that are both courteous and timid. They are so calm that they may easily coexist with other fish in a tank if the other fish pledge not to bother the hatchetfish. Loricarid catfish and Corydoras, for example, are excellent aquarium companions for this fish. The pygmy hatchetfish has a silvery look and is native to Peru's Amazon River basin. Pygmy hatchetfish are one of the greatest communal freshwater aquarium fish because they stay small their entire lives. They only grow to a maximum of 1 inch in length, thus even at their largest size and length, they are still little. They prefer to swim around the top of the tank, making them surface dwellers. Therefore, you need to keep a lid on the aquarium because pygmy hatchetfish are excellent jumpers. These guys can get by with 10-gallon aquarium because they don't utilize the depth of the tank to its full potential. Even though they do not get large in size, greater water surface area is required for their habitat. They also love dim lighting, which you may easily achieve by adding a chunk of floating freshwater plants to your aquarium. Pygmy hatchetfish is an insectivore that feeds on minute insects that float on the surface of the water. Number 7. Chili Rasbora. The Chili Rasbora, or Boraras brigitae, is 19 millimeters long and slightly over 3/4 of an inch long. Chili Rasboras are particularly popular aquarium fish because of their vivid, strong coloring, and because of their small size, they are especially popular in micro aquariums. They are gorgeous gleaming scarlet with gleaming black stripes on their fins and one running down each side. They are sometimes referred as mosquito rasboras and are native to Borneo. Number 6. Midget Dwarf Goby. With a length of about 10 millimeters, the Trimatom nanus, also known as the Midget Dwarf Goby, is the number 6 on our list. With bulbous eyes and feathery-looking fins, the Midget Dwarf Goby has a lovely brilliant reddish-orange color. These fish are native to Indian Ocean. Despite the fact that they were found in 1981, nothing is known about these tiny gobies, but they are certainly small and attractive. Number 5. Leptophilypnion. Leptophilypnion is a genus of small fish in the Iliatridae family that is only found in the Amazon basin of South America. They are the smallest sleeper gobies and among the smallest fish, measuring less than 1 cm in standard length. Microphylypnus sleeper gobies, which are larger than Leptophilypnion, can be found in the Amazon as well. The bottom-dwelling Leptophilypnion is generally found among soft detritus, leaf litter, or water plants in shallow, stagnant, or slow-flowing water. Number 4. Dwarf Pygmy Goby. Pandaka pygmea, also known as Philippines goby, is a dwarf pygmy goby that is 9 millimeters in length, or about 1/3 of an inch. This translucent fish has a narrow body and blunt skull. Dark markings on their bodies and the base of their fins are their only distinguishing features. The critically endangered little pygmy goby is found throughout Southeast Asia. Number 3. Paedocypris Progenetica. The Paedocypris Progenetica has no common name, yet it is wonderful fish. A female measuring 7.9 millimeters was the tiniest specimen. This fish live on peat that is 100 times more acidic than acid rain and can only be found in a small wetland in Indonesia. They were discovered in 1996, but it wasn't until 2006 that they were accurately classified as a new species. Number 2. The Stout Infantfish. Some argue that the Stout Infantfish, Scandalaria brevipinguis, is the smallest fish because it is the lightest fish ever recorded, and both the male and female are the same size. There is some disagreement about how little the guys are. Some sources indicate the greatest male size is 6.5 millimeters, while others say it is closer to 7.5 millimeters. Females have an average height of 8 to 9 millimeters. The Great Barrier Reef of Australia is home to this thin pale yellow infantfish that resembles a miniature banana. Number 1. Photocorynus Spiniceps. The smallest fish in our list is a type of anglerfish called Photocorynus Spiniceps. The parasitic males, which attach to the much bigger females, are barely 6.2 millimeters long, or less than a quarter of an inch long. Females, on the other hand, can grow to be as long as 50 millimeters, which is twice as long as the 10th smallest fish on the list. Anglerfish, if you didn't know, dwell in the deep water and use a bioluminescent bulb to entice their food to swim right into their mouths. Photocorynus Spiniceps females, like other anglerfish, have fang-tooth-like teeth. Thus, their victim is unlikely to escape. The translucent males of this species, which resemble crumpled tissue paper wisps, spend the majority of their life clinging to the female and absorbing nutrition from whatever she consumes, causing her to always feed more than one. That's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and comment below. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you're new to the channel to be notified when we upload more content. Thank you for watching and see you on the next video.